Okay, so how all this came about, the librarian actually had another lab put into, well, the lab. It was separated into two different labs, and it was kind of hard to see one lab from the other. The other lab's kind of hard to see, so she asked my art teacher. She said we were wondering if you could have someone paint some arrows on the wall and kind of guide the students to which lab is which. And so Mrs. Stebbins, my art teacher, she asked me. She's like, "Would you be interested in painting some arrows on the wall in the school lab or library?" And I said yes. And this is kind of how everything started. I got into graffiti art about when I was 8 years old. I went to Toronto, and while I was there, I saw a lot of graffiti all over the buildings and everything, and I thought that was really cool. I thought people are painting on walls, and it's just a lot of graphic stuff, and I really liked that. And so I got into graffiti later on. It was about this year. I decided to do a lot of graffiti drawing, sketches, and everything, and that's how I kind of started this. I just started doing graffiti on paper, and it worked up to walls and everything. Again, a lot of my inspiration comes from just everything, from buildings themselves to the grass. Like every little detail kind of inspires me, and that's what made me kind of get into this. All right, so a lot of the spray paint I use, I actually get from a online store that deals especially in graffiti supplies, and it's not something that you can just go to the store and pick up. They're specialty cans. Each can, they have different pressures and different caps. Like this, you can put a cap on, and you can take them off and switch to a different cap. Right now, the cap on here is a more line kind of cap, which just makes simple little lines like this. Fill caps will actually fill a whole thing. Like actually behind here we used a fill cap, and it just fills up the whole the pink right there. It just fills that all up. Again, like I said, you can't just kind of go to the store and buy cans like these. The cans at the store, they're way more high pressure, and it doesn't show. It drips a lot more. I mean, the drip effect is really cool, but it's usually not what people use. But back in the day, that's what they did use, was you could just go down to the hardware store and pick up some cans and spray them that way. But since new technology has come out, we've used cans like these.